Okay, we're live. We're broadcasting.
I can see you. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Oh,
I can't see you on the... Now I can see you, yes.
Right. Okay.
Say it again. Yeah.
We've done it.
We've got it! Yahoo!
Perseverance.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I know. And I mean that's it. That's the way it goes. And every time I've needed to do this, I'm learning and remembering more. It's creating pathways in my brain so that I'll be able to do it. Yes. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! Yes. And it's a much clearer picture of you too than on Skype.
Oh, is it? Oh.
And it's also, I think they're more stable. I think Skype's a bit unstable for me. Sometimes it freezes and it, you know, you get dropouts, and mostly this is not.
Right.
Yes. So, yes, I'm still not sure about why there are two pictures there, but I'll go back and see if anyone else has got two pictures. So don't do anything different at this stage, so that we can just repeat the exercise. Now I'm coming back on the 7th of October.
Oh, okay.
I'm not doing my bit on the Gold Coast because I've only got a plug-in Wi-Fi thing, not a proper broadband connection. So I'm going to stay. Yeah, I'm going to stay with Wayne and Bernadette. They've got the good stuff. Wayne's also learning this so that he can be my technician, which is a bit of a joke because we're both learning together. But it's wonderful that he said that he would. And then his daughter is going to come because there's a thing that I can have that's on the side where people can send in messages. So people who are watching it live can actually, you won't have it. I'll have it because I'm the host.
Right.
And they can send in questions.
Oh, that can
and so that's what? We'll manage together. But yeah, there is some thought that you're better off with a set of headphones and a microphone, because
I've got some here, really good ones, but I couldn't get them to work. I'll try now, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yep.
And even tiles on the bathroom. And when it needs a clean, just pop it in the dishwasher. Here's another dot for more easy cleaning ideas from Shikes.
New Zealand businesses we start early, stay busy. Once we start,
Right. Can you hear me? Hello? No.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Can you hear me through the headphones?
No?
No.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
No.
Well, I can hear you, but I think I'll turn off my sound. Yeah, I suspect that yes. I can hear you now. If you want to put them back on, and you can...
I missed all of... I didn't hear anything you said because these stopped the sound.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
But I'm not...
Well, yeah, and I think that it should be all right when we're both in the same country as well. You might want to play with them, see if you can get them working, just in case we need to go to them. Because if you get a lot of feedback, sometimes it can sound like you're at the bottom of the ocean, and we're going to try and avoid that. So, yeah. But otherwise, wow.
I don't need to borrow another camera.
If you have someone who will lend you another camera that is high definition,
Yeah.
that it would just be clearer, because and the other thing is that once I get over to Brisbane, I want to contact everyone, and I want to bring in Ken, who wrote that piece.
Yeah.
He's the technician, and he'll check out a lot of things, whether the stuff about lighting, where the light is, although I can see your face quite clearly.
I've got the lights pulled.
Yes. So that's good. But he'll give us advice on the cameras that we're using, and whether it's going to film okay.
Yeah.
If you go into my Google page, you'll see this, because we're broadcasting this at the moment. Not now, but afterwards. It'll take a little while for it to get it up. But once it's I think it's called rendering. Once it's rendered, you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to see your screen and my screen.
Oh, okay.
Like a video clip, like it'll be when we do the real deal. Yeah.
Are we better off to look at the camera than to look at the screen? How have you got to tilt the screen? See,
Look at the camera.
Pardon?
Look at the camera.
How's that?
Look at me. I'm looking. Yeah,
I'm
that's perfect.
But I'm looking
at the camera
and not you.
Well, we're not in the same room, so even if I'm just putting my camera down to see whether that. No, I think it's better up there. But yeah, so yes, it's not a conversation, is it?
No. So you've got to look at the other thing is, you look, when I put my glasses on, does it,
Yes.
with your glasses on, it looks, the glare from your glasses means I can't see your eyes?
How's that?
That's it.
So
That's
I'm looking at the camera and I'm asking you questions.
That's
I
perfect.
think that we will. I'll have to have my notes up here on the side so that I can see what my questions are. But I think for me, it's a bit like role playing. It needs to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, yeah. Okay, that's good feedback actually. Glasses off, normal makeup, hair done, wearing your slippers and wrapped in a blanket underneath.
You'll be in Queensland. What's the temperature?
Yes, it'll be. Yeah. And I think I told you, didn't I? The background that you've got's perfect. Well, I didn't tell you because I couldn't see it. But let's have a look at your background. You talk.
Hello? Hello. I've got to clean up behind me first. It's a bit of a mess.
It's not a mess, but it's just being aware of what's behind you and what you can feature.
Yeah.
See, at the moment, this is my office that you're in at the moment.
Yeah.
And a couple of people have said, oh, it looks more like a kitchen, but that's all my photos and my thingy. But see, I've got shelves up here where all my are. Aren't I a lucky girl?
You are, but you got Bob.
I know, and see all the way round. That's out into the lounge. And then this is this computer here. So it's just having something beside. Put your masters somewhere. Make sure it's prominent. Whoops. It's all those sorts of things that are really,
Oh, well, I could shift it. See, I'll show you. I've got it up here. Can you see it?
yes, yes.
So I could shift it behind me.
Or make sure that you can see it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have a little play.
Yeah. The things we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's absolutely brilliant. I just 2 down and 4 to go.
All right. Good luck with the other people.
Oh, yes, yes.
But the thing, I wonder why it didn't work before and now it does. But anyway, so long as I don't bugger up whatever happened.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll touch it. It's working. I think I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes. So when I get over there on Tuesday night. Wednesday and Thursday and Friday I will be working on this in Brisbane. We'll stay up. Bob and I'll stay up in Brisbane, and John, he's there too. So we'll stay up so that I can get it absolutely spot on, that I know what I'm doing, and we can set up a call. When I've been calling them in the States, it's sort of been around midday-ish.
Right.
To fit in with there, so I might tee up. Is there anything on those 3 days? So that's must be the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Anything on those 3 days that wouldn't be suitable for you?
I'll have a look. The other thing, I'll look at my diary. The other thing is that we'll have to practice doing it at a night time because to play with the lights, because it'll be different from during the day.
Yeah, because we're meeting at. That's a good point. So 9 p.m.
I'll just get my diary. Oh, here it is. Pamela's going to be happy with me that I've fixed the Skype. She was upset that I wouldn't do it. Yeah, but you've got to be in the right mental space for Pamela too.
Yes.
All right, 7th of October. No, that's all fine. You know that the 6th of October is a public holiday here now. It's Labor Day, which is stupid.
All right. Yeah.
Now, Tuesday, I go to the physio every Monday, but she's going to have to change that. So, but she hasn't gotten back to me. So Tuesday might be a bit of a problem, and Thursday's a big problem.
Okay. Well, shall we aim for Thursday? And I'll also be guided by Ken about whether he needs to see it at that time, because I suspect. See, where exactly? I just do my head in over these times. I really.
But do you realise it just dropped out then?
No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It just disappeared. I had to go back in and say yes. Okay, join. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I mean, that's okay today. And if it happens on the night, it happens.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm not. We're going to do the very best that we know how, and if it doesn't work, we've done our best.
Yes.
We've put all contingency plans in place. So yeah, and my connection will be much stronger over there.
Yes. So Wednesday is fine all day.
Wednesday
is good all day.
Wednesday all day is good. is good.
Wednesday's good. Thursday's no good at all.
Okay, Thursday's not. Okay, so Wednesday, Friday.
Friday's good.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look at those 2 dates because I want to connect up with the rest of the crew
Yep. Yeah.
as well. I mean, it would be neat if we could all be online, and you can get everyone online at the same time, but the purpose is for one-on-one, so we'll keep going with that.
Now,
Oh well, I think. Sorry.
about the questions, have you
Yes.
rejigged them yet?
Have I read them?
Rejigged them. Oh, do
Rejig them.
you have to ask those questions?
No. We can ask what we want to ask,
No, I didn't think
but
much of
there are some of them. Sorry.
I didn't think much of them.
Well, I think they have to be around that idea of mental health and happiness.
Oh yeah, that
be-
part's good. Yeah.
I'm just looking for where I've got them. They're in my pending file. Oh, you're probably here. So how would you define mental health and happiness? Or how would you define mental health?
All right, I've got to think about it then. How much time have you got for each person?
An hour.
Oh, okay. Wow.
55 minutes.
I didn't see that. So oh well, you could cover all that in the... Oh, well, if you're going to stick with those questions, I'll think about them. I'll be like a
Well,
politician.
tell me which one. Tell me which one. I mean, there's one there.
Congratulations.
Number 10 is out because you haven't got a book. But if people wanted to connect with you, we can leave that one out.
It's been absolutely fascinating.
Have you got them in front of you, or do you want me to go through them?
Oh, I think I can get them up so long as I don't lose you in the process.
Well, I can read them through.
That might be better, safer. Yeah.
Okay. So how would you define mental health as one? How would you define 2, what are the biggest personal and cultural obstacles to happiness?
But when they sound very generic, but the purpose is to answer it personally, not generically. Or that's what I did.
I think do it personally.
Right. Okay.
So one of the biggest personal obstacles to happiness. Remembering you don't say because someone else does something.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah.
Okay. So we could cut out the cultural obstacles.
Yes, for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. We've got a girl from Malaysia who's organising.
Yeah.
You saw that, did you?
Her photo, her little story. Oh no, that was a speaker. Right.
Okay. Yeah. No, she lectures. She's just a young kid. She lectures in I think counselling at one of the universities over there. So that's the sort of thing that I would have thought would have had. Do you believe there are things that people can do to improve their level of mental health and happiness?
Yeah. If I can answer them personally, I can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about your work as it relates to. So tell us about, I think, take out number 4. How about I re-type this and I because what I would say, do you believe there are things that people can do to what have you actually done to improve your own mental health and happiness? And then that gives you the lead in to talk about what you've done.
That would be better for me. Yeah.
Yeah. Personally done. Okay. And I don't think, I mean, these are aimed at some pretty interesting. You know that they've invited the Pope?
No, I didn't.
They invited the Dalai Lama, and he regretfully declined, but they've invited the Pope.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be. I hope he's got time.
Yeah.
To do what? To watch or to speak?
To be interviewed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. Okay. So, how did you get involved in this, and what is your life that's led to your work? I think that one comes out. And although that would, I think you know, if you talk about your personal experience about how people can and what you've done to improve your own mental health, just what led you to this type of thinking?
That would work. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, or this way of viewing it, or this perception here. Okay, there are many things that are beyond our control that may affect people's mental health and happiness. How do you suggest people maintain positive mental health in the face of these issues?
So
Again, sorry?
Go on. You go on.
Well, I was going to say, how have you maintained a positive mental health in relation to the things that have been these issues that you've faced?
That would suit me better.
How have you? And if I read your answer to number 3 about, you know, what do you think they can do to improve and what have you personally done, I'll read that and maybe I can go, you said that, blah, 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 blah. Can you give us more about that? Would that be okay if I need to extend it a bit? Yeah,
Yes.
Great. Number 7, what role, if any, does sadness play in the role of mental health?
But you can personalise that too, can't you?
Yes.
Mm.
So, what role, if any, has sadness played in your mental health?
Yes.
Or,
Yeah, no, that's it. Yep.
yeah. What has sadness played in your mental health? Okay.
That's about grief and loss.
Yes. Yes. You can quote any of your lady that you've been working with as well.
Right.
I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff in there that would come through. It doesn't have to be pure Glasser, because I know that you have, the biggest thing is that understanding of the difference between external and internal control.
Yes.
And the fact that we can only control ourselves. And that,
I'll show you something, Deb.
yeah.
You see this?